Taurus, it's me, Stormy, and here's your horoscope for August 2019. And Taurus, before we jump in and talk about how you're going to run the world this August, let's talk a little bit about what's going on in Stormy Graceland. And there are still a few spots. I think there's about 5 spots left. If you want to study astrology, Astrology 101 and 102 are still open. You can click in the description box down below and get signed up for that. And I would love some feedback from you guys if you've hopefully been listening to the Astrologyhub podcast, where I have moved into being the master astrologer over there. It's always great to take on something new, but I love to hear what you think and some feedback as well. You can leave all of that in the comment section down below, and if you're looking for the link for the podcast, it's also under this video as well. All right, Taurus, so this month is just a whoosh, right? Like, we get a little bit of a deep breath this month. Last month in July was crazy. It was eclipse times, and the eclipses have so much more to do with us seeing things that we couldn't see them before. It's like they were veiled or something like that. So we come into this seeing with that energy. It was a 3-moon month. Everybody and their sister was retrograde, including Mercury, which is always a little bit, you know? So this month we do not have that. The retrograde activity is still strong this month, and we do have Uranus going retrograde, but Mercury is out of retrograde as well. We have Jupiter out of retrograde as well. So our two thinking and of the mind planets are moving direct and are moving forward, which is always in our favor. So right at the beginning of the month, as we're coming into August and we get this little bit of a deep breath, we're coming in Mercury out of retrograde. We're coming in just fresh off of a new moon, which is always phenomenal because it's in your back pocket. You've got 4 weeks of seeds of intention to begin something new right here at your fingertips. This was energy planted around your home, your family, your real estate, your property. What has changed for you? Speak to me, right? What is changing for you? What's shifting for you? Do you have a move on the agenda? Is your psychological foundation different, Taurus? I can tell you guys, I don't know what happened for me, but just after the 4th of July, something in here changed. And I can't explain it, but I'm just different. And are you feeling that in this 4th house area for you? Is something changing with your parents? Whatever it is, you planted these seeds of intention for something new to bloom and to blossom here. And over the next 4 weeks, we will definitely see what it is. Now, on the 11th, we've got Jupiter coming out of retrograde. He's direct again. He's our biggest benefic planet. And even though he's still generous when he's flipped around there, it is nice to have him forward and giving full benefit and full intention. He's still very much so at home in his energy of Sagittarius, but this time for you, it is lighting up the 8th house space. So this is things that have to do with joint resources. You know, where have your joint resources grown or changed here? Where are you looking to move something forward? You know, are you guys going to get that joint bank account? Is your intimacy changing? Are you ready to move into actually studying or practicing your astrology? Where have you had this sense of healing that over the last 5 months you've really gotten to dig into it? With Jupiter here, where have you done the healing? Where have you done the growth, right? Where have you done the counseling? And now you get to see your progress moving forward. The 8th house is a very deep, busy house. None of the Taurus people have come out unscathed, even if it was just happening at a very subtle level, but now you can move it forward. And what's so brilliant about that as well is, Taurus, if you've been putting in the work, sponsorships, collaborations, money that you didn't own, money that you didn't earn but is coming to you. If you've had an inheritance or maybe something with the law or a will or an estate or even something with insurance that's been held up, whoosh, forward motion is in your favor right now. Now, on the 11th, we've got Mercury entering back into the energy of Leo. Because remember, during the retrograde, Mercury danced between both Leo and Cancer energies. And now he's ready. He's moving forward. He's in full direct motion. So we've really got his attention. So this is 4th house for you. Mercury is communication, decision making, of the mind. We're learning, we're studying something here, right? We're making decisions. So this is, again, you've planted those seeds of intention with the new moon in this area, but now we've got to make some decisions. We've got to have some conversations. We've got to get the show on the road. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is, are you communicating and working from home this month? Are you signing that lease? Are you signing that contract? Because Mercury is out of retrograde, so all of these things have your forward motion. Is there more communication with maybe women in your life and in your world and in your family? Are you communicating from a different place? Is there a depth to the things that you've had to say. Jupiter has been working on you for months. You've got a different place to speak from. So where is it? Now, something I want to point out to you as well. This month, one of the things that's going to happen is the energies are going to shift for you, Taurus, from this eastern side of your chart, which is very independent, and it's like you're doing your own thing, you're making your way, right? You're like run the world kind of energy. But it's shifting more to the western sector, and this is important to understand as we're considering the energies we're working with, because what this means is instead of having to go out in the world and change things, make your way, push forward, now you need to build relationships and you need to start adapting to what is around you. Work with what's around you. This isn't all about go make your own way right now. You've done some making your way. Now you have to work within it, okay? On the 12th, we've got Uranus going retrograde in your sign. So yeah, you know what? Your need to go back over things, to go back over you. Where do you want more freedom? Uranus is an outer planet, so it's the difference, okay? With Mercury retrograde, it's a planet that's it's right here, it's in your face, right? But when Uranus goes retrograde, it's out here, it's a little bit further away, so it doesn't feel so impactful, but it will stir very quietly for you this need for freedom, this need to be different, and maybe even will feel like a little itch that you can't quite scratch, and you're like, what is it that's trying to change? But you're looking for some level of freedom, and it will be in every area of your life. Maybe you want some freedom from your body, Taurus. Are you trying to drop that weight? You're trying to put that weight on? Are you trying to change your body in some way, shape, or form? In your identity, are you looking to break out of a place, Taurus? You're an earthy, beautiful, fixed energy, but sometimes you can just hold on way too long. Do you need a new identity? Is it okay for us to know you as someone and something else, right? It's okay to grow. So whatever it is, over this next months, you're going to feel this Uranian energy. It's very quiet and it's subtle, like little pins and needles somewhere in the back, but you can't quite get it. But allow the energy to transform you, okay? On the 15th, we've got a full moon happening in the energy of Aquarius, which lights up the tippy top of your chart. Now, Aquarius is a friendly energy, so this is typically very good, but it's innovative. He's forward thinking, he's future thinking, right? And the full moon says that something has to be ended, acknowledged, or adjusted. So we can look for some shift to be happening in your career. Or even if you're not working, this is your soul level calling or what you're known for, or what you're known as. This could be a little bit of a shift. Now, what can that look like? Of course, just in the career world, you could be taking your career in a different direction. You could be doing something as subtle as getting a whole new laptop or something like that. Aquarius is a very tech savvy energy. You could be making some plans for your future. You know, maybe you're actually writing out that business plan. You're getting prepared for 5 years down the road. Now, let's just say that you're not working and you're retired. This could be that you are deciding that you want to pick up some hobbies, or you want to travel, or you just want to be known in your community. Maybe even you want to volunteer to do something else, to be known as something else. For some people, this could lead to either a marriage or a divorce, but that will depend on some other factors in your chart for sure. All right, on the 18th, we've got the Virgo energy in your chart just getting ready to get lit up. So this is going to, for the rest of the month, completely light up the 5th house areas of your chart. I mean, the 5th house is going to be booming with so much energy that your focus will literally shift into what is happening right there. Now, the 5th house has to do with joy, expression, play, investment, risk, sports, drama, children, conception. And conception can be conception of children. It can be conception of a new business idea, a new hobby, a new something that you want to do and put out there. But whatever it is, your level of creativity and self-expression are going to be absolutely called to the table. And in the United States, it's August. We have children going back to school left and right here. So this could just be a busy second half of the month for your children as well. On the 18th, we've got Mars moving into Virgo. So now we've got the 5th house. We're actually in motion. We're moving. There's action. There's energy. There can even be some aggression and assertion here. You know, not everybody loves going back to school. Mars is about that conflict, but he's also bringing energy and movement to this area of your chart. On the 21st, we've got Venus moving into Virgo. Now, Venus is going to bring some harmony, right? So thank goodness she and Mars are in here together. They love each other, so it's kind of a little reunion. But this is going to bring a harmony, a diplomacy. It could even bring some value to you. If you've started your own business, you own your own company, you're trying to get an idea off the ground, this could be money coming your way in some way, shape, or form. Now, I do want to say, because Jupiter is out of retrograde in that 8th house, let's say that you had insurance or an inheritance or something tied to maybe children or your children or something like that. It could be beginning to come your way this month with those monies. It could even be something, you know, maybe you've got past due child support and that is starting to become abundantly clear and available to you as well, but it will be happening at this particular time, and it has this energy of just drawing a sense of magnetism into your chart. Now on the 23rd, we've got the Sun entering into Virgo. On the 29th, we've got Mercury entering into Virgo, and we're going to end the month with a new moon happening in Virgo. So you see what I mean? The 5th house for you as we are to the second half of August is absolutely highly charged. So bring your focus, bring your intentions, bring your feet, bring your thinking, bring everything about you ready into this area. And I am telling you, if you are starting something new, you have a new hobby, even if it's something new with your children, you have got the energy of go in your favor. So absolutely, absolutely take advantage, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you have an absolutely brilliant month. I hope you like the outdoor scenery, something a little bit different, right? Like this video, comment, share, subscribe. Sorry for the people talking in the background, but we'll get past that, right? All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you next month. Bye.